We have about 20% chance for some rain on
Better than
Thursday.
nothing.
Yes, exactly. For some rain on Thursday, so we're a little bit hopeful about that. We did have some drizzle last night, but let's talk about these low clouds and fog. As you recall, last week we had a very shallow marine layer. It was barely there at all. Very few low clouds, but this week it's looking up, which is a good thing for us, especially when we are battling the Alisal fire. You can see there are a little bit of touches over here near Lompoc as well as around the San Ynez Valley. Not enough to fully be that helpful, but we'll take whatever we can get. Now let's talk about the forecast visibility along the coast. As you can see, we do have some obscurities here along the coast, Cambria through Lompoc. So for those of you who are making your way to work, just be aware and use your low beams, of course, as per usual. We should have stopped with our drizzle thus far, but let's talk about the temperatures, especially after a little bit of a rainy night. Rain might be a strong word, but along the coast we are close to the mid to low 50s, and then further inland we're a little bit cooler at around 50 degrees, and Santa Barbara's a little bit warmer at around 56. Paso Robles is close to 50 as well. Let's talk about these winds. The winds are going to be actually pretty normal for today. We can expect a little bit more winds this week than we saw the week before that, but not as strong as we saw last week, so that's a good thing, but we'll keep you updated on that. Let's talk about the rainfall, or the drizzle if you will. From yesterday we had 0.02 in San Luis Obispo, and Santa Maria, Lompoc, and Paso Robles had even less. But again, we'll take what we can get. We saw some of that on our windshield. But let's talk about this microclimate air quality, especially as we are talking about fighting that Alisal fire with the crews on the ground. We are in the green right now, but that doesn't mean that driving past it, or for those who are living nearby, shouldn't take precautions, especially if they do have respiratory conditions. The fire is still burning, so consider rolling up your windows, especially if you're driving past, and wearing an N95 mask. Let's talk about the next 3 days, especially along the coast. We're going to be pretty consistent, but across the board, we're going to have partly sunny conditions today, but we're going to get gradually more overcast, especially as we go into Thursday. Again, along the coast, we're pretty consistent. For the coastal valleys, we're going to get around 70 degrees on Thursday. We're going to get a little bit warmer as we get a little bit more overcast. And further inland, again, we're going to go to around 75 degrees on that Thursday when we may or may not have rain. We'll keep you updated. Again, we have a 20% chance. Paso Robles for a high today is around 63, San Luis Obispo around 66, Santa Maria 60, Lompoc 64, and Santa Barbara just the warmest of the bunch at around 75.